head coach Tom Hodges along with senior Courtney Lumpkin. Coach, just your thoughts on a great team victory today.
Absolutely. It was a tremendous team victory. A lot of different things to take away from this game. Thought we played pretty well in the first half, gave ourselves a nice cushion at the half. Maybe could have been a little bigger, but coming out of the second half, had a little bit of a lull, and then we got into some foul trouble. But I felt like the turning point in the game was when we had two freshman post players in there, a freshman point guard and a freshman two guard, and then Tyler, each one playing out of position at a three. They really allowed Courtney and Lyndon and Shar to buy some time with some foul trouble and rest them on the bench. And I thought that was a big momentum changing stretch in the game, and then for Courtney to come back in and Lyndon to come back in and really stretch the game on out, control it, changing presses, I felt like was a big key. Overall, great team victory. Very proud of the girls.
Coach, one thing I noticed is every player stepped up exactly when they needed to, whether it was Courtney with big threes, Linda with good defense, Natalie with a nice steal or clutch free throws. Could you talk about how your team played together today?
Right. Well, that's going to be a consistent theme. You know, we've got so many new parts that it's so hard in practice to work everybody at every position and work those combinations together. So there were a lot of combinations out on the floor that's the first time they've ever played as a unit together. Now, that's a little scary, but I thought they answered the bell. And, well, just like Natalie gets that steal, and I was going to tackle her if she was going in for a layup. But you got to love that youthful enthusiasm. They provided a nice spark, and they've really alleviated the pressure on Courtney and Linda and Ashar not to have to carry the load so much. They're going to continue to grow, and even though Tyler didn't shoot the ball too well today, we couldn't have won the game without her. Her defense and her rebounding were big keys in the second half.
Courtney, you had a fantastic game today, knocking down a three after three, and played very well team ball today. What was behind that?
I don't know. I just give credit to my team. Just playing off of them, getting open, them driving and just kicking it back out. So I give all the credit to them. So, yeah.
How have the freshmen come along this year? Obviously, Coach mentioned you had four on the floor at one point.
They've come a long way. I mean, we kicked their butts in practice. Me, Linda, Shar, and Allie. We kicked their butts for 45 minutes straight. So it paid off. It paid off today.
Yeah.
Now, Coach, with a game like this, although you did come away with the W, what sort of things will you pull out from this game that you notice you have to work on in a hurry?
Well, first thing that comes to mind is rebounding. We're playing so I love our pressure. I think we're putting extreme pressure on the ball. I didn't feel like they ever got into an offense. Now, the catch-22 to that is when you put pressure on the ball, people are just naturally going to drive it, and you have to help, and then you have to get into a rebounding position. So that's something to take away from this that I've got to carve some more time out on the practice plan. And then pace, you know, they got us into their game, but I felt like we won that battle. If we can win the battle and play at their pace and win at their game, then when we get to play at our game, we'll be that much better. So this is a great test for us. We'll take our positives, clean out our negatives, and move on to Kent State.